Today's horoscope, Leo August 9th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. You are one of the most beloved signs of all. While you proudly note this, there are many reasons that you are so very special on a cosmic scale. First, your zodiac sign naturally rules romance, dating, courtship, and expression for the entire cosmic wheel. This means that whenever an important lunation falls in your sign, everyone can tap into your natural vibes and use it to their benefit. This is one of the most significant periods of the year for dating, and with a new moon in your sign, you're able to be your most authentic self. Have a neutral conversation. Try to be fair and just when the moon in Libra trines Pluto retrograde in Aquarius. Your professional contracts, commitments, and partnerships are undergoing an intense transformation. Something that you need to discuss might be brought to light. Perhaps it is a power imbalance, information that should not have been withheld, or an issue of control. Regardless of what it may be, you would benefit from addressing the elephant in the room. You can handle it better than you think as long as you are even keel. You would do good to stay away from processed sugar. You can be easily excited by what you ingest. Sugar and preservatives are among the greatest triggers for you. The planetary alignment dominates the emotional territory at this time, and it may be best to stay a respectful distance from all that winds you up. On the other hand, what releases pent-up energy is highly recommended during this transit. Exercise as meditation, sleep, choose your source of relaxation. You will get what you want and what you fear as well. This will be a day of realization, notably in your private life. You will be more receptive to your family and spouse. But be prudent. If things are on the move today, be careful that they don't go in a bad direction. Your relationships with those close to you may turn sour. Everyone won't necessarily be on the same wavelength as you are. Since his return to your relationship sector in January, it is expected that the moon's move into your communication sector will create a beneficial aspect. This time, however, this encounter is particularly significant because it marks the moon's last visit before Pluto retrogrades out. Though fleeting, this interaction occurs just 2 days before the asteroid Juno, known for her commitment to relationships, establishes something enduring that will last for weeks rather than days. As the moon returns for its last visit to your communication sector before Pluto retrogrades back out, their friendly aspect is going to make it easier to give your emotional responses, relationships, the past, and unsaid words a voice. This has been the case with each monthly visit since Pluto returned in January, but this time with the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment, and especially commitment to your relationships, just 2 days away from returning to bring more long-term communication support. Daily Planetary Overview. Today, you might find yourself tempted to slip back into old emotional habits, especially as the moon in Libra conjoins the South Node. It's understandably a Euro falling into familiar patterns often feels easier and more comfortable, even when we know they're not the healthiest choices. We've all been there, right? Maybe it's snapping at a loved one out of frustration, retreating into silence when things get tough, or procrastinating on that big project. But here's the thing, just because something is easier doesn't mean it's better. The cosmos are offering you a powerful opportunity to break free from these old patterns today. With the moon also forming harmonious aspects with Pluto retrograde in Aquarius and the North Node in Aries, you have the inner strength to respond differently, to rise above and choose a healthier, more empowering path. Imagine the sense of accomplishment and growth you'll feel when you consciously decide to handle a situation in a new way. It's like taking a deep breath of fresh air, clearing out the old, stagnant energy and welcoming in the new. As you move through the day, most of what you're involved in will turn out well. You're in a flow state, where things seem to click into place. But don't let this lull you into taking on too much. We've all had those moments where we overcommit because everything seems to be going so smoothly, only to find ourselves overwhelmed later. Instead, take a moment to reassess. Are there any projects, tasks, or even relationships that you're holding onto out of habit rather than genuine commitment? If something no longer serves you, it might be time to let it go. Think back to a time when you felt overburdened by too many obligations. How did you navigate that? Was there something you could have released to lighten your load? Life is full of challenges, and today might bring a few your way. But here's the good news: these obstacles aren't insurmountable. They're like puzzles waiting to be solved. The key is to stay flexible and not overextend yourself. When you encounter a roadblock, ask yourself if it's truly worth your time and energy. Some challenges are worth tackling head-on, while others might be better left behind. The relationships in your life are thriving right now. You'll find that your interactions with those close to you are particularly enriching, deepening your understanding of each other. But remember, relationships aren't just about what you can gain from them, they're about emotional connection, too. It's easy to focus on the practical benefits of a relationship, but true, lasting connections come from engaging on a deeper, emotional level. Reflect on a relationship that has brought you significant growth. What made that connection so special? How did emotional depth play a role in its success? Progress often comes from change, and today you're encouraged to make those changes. You might be surprised by the support you receive from those around you. They're more relaxed and open to your new approach than you might expect. If you're spontaneous and open to new experiences, you could discover fresh prospects not only in your relationships but also in your health and well-being. Perhaps it's time to take up a new activity, something you've never tried before. Who knows? It might just be the spark you need to feel rejuvenated and inspired. Think about a time when you embraced spontaneity or tried something new. How did it impact your life? Did it lead to new opportunities or personal growth? Today is a day filled with potential for growth and positive change. By choosing to respond differently, focusing on what truly matters, and embracing new opportunities, you can create a future that's not only brighter but also more aligned with your true self. We're all on this journey together, so let's support each other by sharing our stories, insights, and encouragement. How will you make the most of today's energy? We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. I hope you enjoy the reading. And for more predictions, all you have to do is subscribe to our channel, click the bell button next to it, and leave a comment in a video. This way, you know what is coming towards you and how you can best prepare yourself for the upcoming day. Also, we want to thank you all so much for watching all our videos and the support, and all the new subscribers. If you have any video suggestions, leave them down below. Good luck!